What's up, everybody? Jester here from Dojo Studios, back with the FIFA Street playthrough, more of the FIFA Street playthrough. Last time you saw me,
you had just beaten that tournament on medium.
I had just beaten the tournament, and I said I was done with this for like a few months. It was really late that night. I'd been up recording for a while, and I was getting a little cranky about just being tired, and I find it very hard. I cannot play a game like this when I'm really tired. I just lose all focus and just find it's just really easy for people to beat me, and I end up throwing my controller and headsets and whatnot.
And that is why you have a Monster Energy drink.
Yes, this is why I have a Monster Energy drink right here. Oh, it's so good. Monster Rehab, by the way. Tea and lemonade. Delicious.
Monster, hit us up. Sponsorship.
Yeah. Dude, Graham and them would be so pissed if I got a house full of Monster. They already hate it that I drink this stuff.
Like that one prank with the energy drink.
Yeah. But anyway, while I was during a little bit of the break while I was done recording and in the process of editing videos and getting them uploaded, I was just bored and I started playing around online, and it's very interesting online. You have three options. You have 5-a-side, 6-a-side, and futsal are the game modes, and you play with your own created team. And one of the options is to play this. Basically, you start in this division, and there's 10 seasons. And as you win and get points, you can advance to the next division. It's like you start at 10, work your way down to 1. It's a lot of fun. Some people didn't like that you couldn't use regular teams like AC Milan or FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, things like that. But in my opinion, if you want to use already established professional teams, that's what FIFA's for. That's for the hardcore, straight edge soccer experience. FIFA Street is like its own creative, you're choosing your team sort of concept. So it only makes sense that you would use your own street team and you would advance online against other players. So, and it also interlaces with the World Tour, because throughout the World Tour you can bring on new players from other teams and you can put them on your squad and then play online with them. But one of the cool things I like about online is that it upgrades the stats of your current players. You can level up in those games, and you can come here and you can add attributes and whatnot, which is a lot of what I did. I believe my team status, the last video, was like 70 something, and it's up to 90 now. So yeah, I'm moving along pretty well. I've got a lot of my guys almost like maxed out in a lot of stats. And I did notice in the skills section, if you go all the way down, there are certain features that, like, it would say, you know, for special shots or tricks. There's actually styles of play down here that you can select: dummy, closed leg jockey, scoop lob pass, diving header, goalkeeper acrobatic saves, roulette style, bicycle kick, Rabona style, and hands and knees header. These are very useful. I am going to find out soon because I just got them. But closed leg jockey is one that I got for a couple of my players. Not this one particular. When you do select them, they have a green border around them. But this lets you, if you hold L2, you close your legs up and they cannot panna you, which everybody knows getting panned is very embarrassing, and it gives the other team a lot of style points. Scoop lob pass is another good one, where you hold L1 and you press the lob button or square on the PS3, and lifts the ball up over defenders, which can set you up for moves such as the diving header, the bicycle kick, and what have you. Dummy was another interesting one. Basically, as soon as you receive a pass, you press the sprint button, and it's supposed to throw the defenders off. The other ones are kind of, they're really just trick. Those two are just trick shots or trick passes. Goalkeeper acrobatic saves, that one's it's pretty self-explanatory. It just gives your goalkeeper like increased abilities to save the ball. And then the hands and knees header, which I didn't unlock. You have to be level 75 for that. This sort of reminds me of like Modern Warfare 3 Prestige mode. You have to be like, you unlock stuff at certain levels, but there's actually they show that in the intro video where you basically just stop the ball. The dude gets down on his knees, hands and knees, and he just headbutts the ball in like a cocky son of a bitch. But anyway, that's it for my team. I upgraded them a lot since I was the short while that I've been gone.
The majority of them are over 30.
Exactly. The majority of them are over 30. And we're going to get right back into the World Tour, which actually should be easier now that I've leveled my players up so much by playing online.
I cannot stand that character.
I'm sorry.
I just think he looks stupid.
But I would like to make a note as to the unboxing video that I did, and we have a bit of a debate going on about this whole Ronaldo Messi debate, and it is getting very good. I just keep getting comments like all the time about, you know, Ronaldo's better than Messi or Messi's better than Ronaldo. I'd like to keep that going, and perhaps after a while we can just sort of come together as like create like a vote, and once and for all, for at least for my video purposes, find a concise, clear and concise winner to that debate. It's great. I recommend you guys keep it going. Share your opinions as to the Ronaldo Messi who's better debate. Just keep leaving comments on the unboxing video for that.
You should talk about the people who try to prove goals as a way to prove who's better.
Yeah, somebody said that Messi's better because he has 3 balls. Not exactly sure how 3 balls make you a better soccer player, but that was what one viewer said.
I said goals, but...
Oh. Sorry, I heard balls, but that was... I got balls on the mind.
You always do.
Well, yes, somebody did say goals, and just because you score more goals doesn't necessarily mean you're a better player. That comes down to where does the team put you? What type of style does the team, what do they employ? Like Messi, the way Barcelona plays, Messi is a very, he's a striking forward. He scores a lot. He's put in positions where he could be up close to the goal and score a lot. Whereas Ronaldo, because he's so fast and his stamina is so his stamina and endurance are so good, he's in a midfield position where he's sprinting up and down the side of the field, and he's sort of supporting the people who are primarily attackers. But he will take the majority of their free kicks, where he does score from he can score from 60 yards out or so. It's pretty phenomenal when he does do stuff like that. So they're kind of in 2 different positions, really, so they can't really be matched up based on goals. Just because Ronaldo's team doesn't put him in a position to score a lot of goals as often as Messi's team does. So there's that. That's really all I have to say on that aspect of things. Some other comments I've been getting is that I'm a noob at this game, and I get them on part 3 of the playthrough, which is at the point where I had just put the game in, practically created my team, and
it was only your 3rd game.
It was my 3rd game, so I don't really expect to be that experienced, or I don't expect anybody to expect me to be that experienced that soon. But I've been getting better, and I'm only going to get better. So that's being said, others said I rage quit or rage a lot, and I do that primarily a lot of times to be funny. I find it people find it very entertaining when I get mad and throw my headset around. It's not just because I get mad at the game and I quit. I didn't quit. I just kept playing and get madder and madder. So there's that. Let's see. I don't know if I made a reference I don't know if I made a point of discussing this or not in a previous video, but I got a comment that somebody said I needed to change the... Here, I'll go in here. And that I needed to change the 3-letter abbreviation for my team, which is FAG. First off, I'm not going to do that. I did not intentionally place it as FAG. EA did that as a default by itself, which is primarily why I kept it, because I found that very funny that their system would set it up that way, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty... I don't know if it's random or not.
I think it's the first 3
letters. Well, regardless, it's funny. As a matter of fact, I wanted my team name to be spelled that way. Faggot Teabags. like Raggedy Ann, faggoty bags, but like tea bags, as in, you know, like I've said, the FPS shooters very familiar with the tea bag. However, when you go into anything, it automatically capitalizes every letter and turns your team name into faggot bags. So that happened, and I find it quite funny. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm not here to harm anybody or put anybody down for being gay or anything like that. I just find it humorous, and a lot of other people have found it humorous as well. I am not here to cater to anybody's special needs, and I'm just gonna be me and do what I feel is funny. Like you can see up there, faggot bags. It's not to insult anybody. It's just something I thought up. I thought was funny. Other people thought was funny, so I went with it. If you're okay with it and you'll laugh along with me in the joke that it is, that's great, and we will have a good, fun time. If you are offended by anything, I just simply suggest you don't watch. That's pretty plain and simple, done and over with. That's all you have to do. But anyway, that's my little bit of a speech there, a little bit of a rant. It's time to get back into this world tour business.
The world's calmest rant.
That is the world's calmest rant, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's all it's all about. You don't want to get too heated.
Alright.
You get too heated, the haters win. You don't want to do that. Now, I don't remember where I was.
Well, Philadelphia, you can see you won.
Philadelphia, I completed, except for the Umbro team kit, which I didn't win anyway. Chicago. I could go to Chicago or Miami.
Or Las Vegas.
Or Las Vegas. That's finals.
Oh.
I don't really want to go there. Let's go. That's a 6-a-side tournament. That's a futsal competition. Let's go to Chicago. And we'll play online.
If you could try to speak up a tiny bit.
I'm sorry. I have my headset on, so it's kind of hard for me to hear. And I don't want to be speaking too loud. But is that okay volume back there? I don't know.
That's looking okay right now.
That's looking all right. Good. You know you can bump it up in the software anyway later on.
It's just that you'll have moments where you're speaking at a normal volume, and then all of a sudden you'll just get really quiet.
Oh, sorry. Well, it is like 1:30 in the morning, so I'm kind of.
Screw neighbors.
This freaking energy drink is helping me out so much. I'm waking up as I go.
Yeah, it sure sound like it.
Okay. Oh, and I would like to make a note, a little bit of a comment, that their online setup for this game is one of the best that I've noticed. I gotta be honest, the last FIFA game I really played was FIFA 10. I did buy FIFA 11 at one time, and the game disc came and would never update, so I just sent it back. And the online was so shitty that I just stopped playing FIFA games together because I liked playing online against people. Which is one of the reasons why I did not know Ronaldinho got traded to some unknown team because he fucking died. So I'd like that to be over with as well. I didn't know he was drafted to Flamengo. I don't follow him. And now that I know, so shut the hell up.